Security chief to new arrivals. Could have used you sooner, but welcome just the same. I'm in the mansion, command center. Injured, but intact. Most everyone else is, well, you've got eyes. Look, we need to get this situation under control ASAP. Be ready for anything. Somewhere in your AO. Locate and extract. I'm counting on their expertise to end this outbreak.
Cranium punctured. Scab liquor down.
You know, the people who lived here trusted us. We failed them, and I can't even explain how.
Semtex out.
Max armor.
That cleared your sinuses.
Kaboom! Tear them to pieces!
Thank you. You going trick-or-treating?
One ugly bug KIA.
Max ammo.
whatever the hell just popped out of that corpse.
Double points.
No one's going to miss your ugly melon.
Insta-kill.
All I ask for is a fighting chance.
Double points.
That should put your mind at ease.
Bonus points.
Anything that wanders through those energy fields is gonna wish it hadn't.
Oh, man.
C4 going out. Shock charge set. Activating C4 charge. That cleared your sinuses.
Max armor.
A music box of munitions. What sick mind conceived this?
Tear them to pieces.
Throwing stun.
Max ammo.
Action is ready when you are, Alpha.
There must be a way to speed this up. It seems my birthday came early. It was you or me. I made the call. Be still. Aid will come. Just breathe. Whoever made these had a flair for the absurd.
Oh.
Alpha Team, this is Chief of Security Blanchard. Are you a sight for sore eyes? I've been holed up in the mansion since yesterday trying to organize a containment response. Now that you're here, let's lock down that AO. I'll track body cams and coordinate.
First ever MAGA rally was held in Phoenix, Arizona. And tonight is as a candidate, Donald Trump's last visit at Arizona. Phoenix at 9 years earlier. And let's remember, why did Donald
Be advised,
value.
we lost contact with 3 of our scientists in town trying to stop the outbreak.
From the golden escalator,
Find them, bring them
this
home.
stage
We need
tonight,
brain power as
Donald
much as
Trump
firepower.
was clear that our country will be invaded no longer, and we will not put up with our sovereignty being jeopardized. That's why he came there. This state is one that has swept the globe. This state.
Lose your head out here and you're finished.
Say exactly. Accurately reflected and like. Is that a nice way to put it? Nice. Everybody says and
Just take off your things.
Double point.
Okay. Just a little bit.
There's something
Puffing smoke.
profound happening in this country where Kamala Harris and Liz Cheney and we get Bobby Kennedy, Elon Musk, it's all together.
You know, the people who lived here trusted us. We failed them.
They say that
And I
Trump
can't
is going to
even
make a
explain
deal.
how.
That's the best political trade in the history of political trades, everybody. The realignment, it does not matter if you are Republican or Democrat. It does not matter the name that you used to call yourself. It simply matters. You love it. You want whatever it takes to save the country from these robber barons, from these ideological elements, and these partisans that have been going after our country and our country across the globe. This election is about if we have a Kennedy and Donald Trump together, former co-chair of the Donald Trump, we are the party of free speech, of order. We are the party of openness to ideas, and they are the party of war, censorship, and ugliness of display. Where the current president of the United States thinks that you're a bunch of garbage. Well, look around, Mr. President, because there's a lot of movement here tonight. And this Tuesday, we're going to take out the garbage of the White House, and we're going to be back in charge of this country.
Using stun.
Your work is paying off, but tonight is not a contribution to the election. Democrats are just going to roll over and hand us back.
Rest your head. What's left of
Insta kill.
I have a pit in my stomach still from 2022. As of today, we are beating this threat by 8 points in early voting. 8 points. We have a lot of work to do. This weekend must be a weekend where you go completely nuts. Where you go knock on every neighbor's door. Where you download the Turning Point Action app, you canvass your neighborhood. You find every vote propensity voter in Nashville. I'm curious, how many of you already voted? Raise your hand if you voted. There's a lot of you. People who already voted, you will find 2 or 3 before.
Tear them to pieces.
Way to swat that bug out, Luke.
Max ammo.
By the way, just so setting the record straight, Donald Trump has won over Kamala Harris. Everything's good. no technical security, true baby true, secure the border, end World War III, and no men in women's sports. And that's just day one, everybody. Day one.
Cranium puncture. Scab liquor down.
We have big crowds.
Max armor.
Drop the photos on your iPhone and go back and watch what happened when they called Arizona 90 minutes after the vote. There's nothing else. I want you to recreate stuff. I want you to recreate that pit in the stomach look.
See that one's head pop off? Don't let it escape.
That's this stuff. Now, in the coming days, that will be right now in the valley, that is
Bonus points.
Get hundreds of thousands across the border that may or may not show up. These are plumbers, electricians, and welders. These are people that we love and that we cherish. I say, oh, my vote won't matter. You need to convince them to go to the polls and make friends with them. You see, what they're doing, the only way that they're able to maintain power is if we stay at home and we do not turn out in record numbers. And this state realignment that we are living in real time.
That's Dr. Moline. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy.
Campus stop. It's the court.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'll tell you, there is something happening on these campuses. We can't find.
Give me a pen. Get Daddy a pen.
that wants to defend. And young men are the most conservative that they have been in 50 years, everybody. In 50 years.
Tossing Semtex.
We have more support.
Hush. It's over for you.
What it is, we have to turn.
Kaboom!
Go knock on 5 doors.
Okay, yeah.
Go make yourself an active person.
It's actually 3.
Step 3, very easy. Step 1, wear the MAGA hat. Step 2, don't compliment. Everybody sees the plus and zone with public support of Donald Trump in this state, and just have last voter out to the polls. And I would close with this. I would read the Congress.
Look at the zombies. Oh.
And I love this thing. The best country in America.
Black hole going out.
Hold on. There's something.
Max armor.
Yeah. Candy. Megan's bulletproof vest. Oh!
Bed without dinner, asshole.
Oh! Uh-oh.
throughout this great country. When you're sick and tired of the trend.
Bonus points.
Took out a whole bunch of trash.
They mentioned her handing out these vegan candies for crowds. Maybe children shots or vaccines, I don't know. It's not right. Look,
Who are you?
I'm the soldier.
Soldier?
The soldier.
Is there some more soldiers?
No, just me.
Few.
By
The
myself.
other one got. The other one is zombies.
Yeah.
That's the one. It's
What's that number? 50. Oh, jeez.
I'm so glad that I get to be with you tonight. Because thank you. Thank you.
Double points.
You don't want to where they
Where's that? 50?
set-
That's number 50.
Now, the median age is 168.
50 45. Yeah, shit. Uh-oh.
Let's talk about some of what's at stake. Okay, there are a lot of issues on the ballot. But I want to talk about three in particular. that you raised.
Oh, jeez, messed up.
It's on the ballot. And if you don't believe me, let's look at a couple of things. Tell us why it's on the ballot. You know, let's come to thought.
They're looking for me. Oh.
See you.
Ah! Oh no. Forgot about it.
It says all the zombies.
Oh no, that's a lot.
Your screams are silent.
Insta-kill.
They're gonna be the ultimate level,
Yeah.
which is the ultimate zombie.
Oh, oh!
Exfil window open.
I go back to the prison.
She was raised by a Marxist, and an actual Marxist professor. They don't like talking to and yet, just like the idolaters, they never end well.
What are you doing? Oh no! How many targets?
Oh, it's a 5. Oh!
ammo.
Who's saying that?
Uh-oh. A lot of them. Whoa!
Sorry, Alpha. Exfil Helo's gonna be elsewhere.
That's the only thing.
Your trash talk couldn't save me.
Just for your Kamala Harris's reckless spending in Washington.
Can you turn into a zombie?
Yeah.
It's the same people who said, yeah, we're going to control inflation, and they control
Why?
it with the Inflation
Can't get
Reduction
eaten.
Act, which is a lot like the Judo Harm Act. It did the opposite of what it said it would do. It's like fighting.
Can you pick your character?
Like throwing
Yeah.
gasoline.
Turn them to pieces.
How many levels are there? Is it elevator?
Tax rates are
Is it elevator?
what's the tax you? Literally. Donald Trump and Terry Lake.
No one's going to miss your ugly melon.
That's the zombies now?
Yeah, it's the spiders.
At the end of the day,
What happens when you turn to the
Yeah.
that's what they are. Then I can put the honors. Why is that race of my God for that very purpose? The United States.
Oh!
Max ammo.
Make sure that you can do what you do best. Live for your families and live your lives as you can.
Gotta open all the doors.
Ooh, zombie.
Love it, feel. Back to the very old you.
What's that for?
My bubble gum.
Why?
It's getting more powders.
Donald Trump can fix it, and it all starts with Arizona. Let's make it happen.
Fast is full. Oh! Oh, jeez.
You get bubblegum from there?
Oh!
So don't sabotage.
Damn. Want some cookies?
Kinda.
Yeah, about it. Might have tried to.
It's now my great honor to introduce to you Kelly May.
Go in the bedroom. Mommy in the bedroom?
Welcome, Kelly. Hours after Sasson's bullet ripped through President Trump.
Yeah, what?
That phone call was from Robert F.
It's into a zombie now.
You see something?
In the previous year, RFK built one of the largest independent political movements in modern American history, attaining 20% support among Americans in polls. RFK and President Trump disagreed on many things, but the topic of this call
Hold up. Put this in the garbage and give me another one.
was probably
Welcome to Liberty Falls. Population? Well, less than yesterday.
why?
Never been so glad to see backup arrive. Hell, lucky I'm still in one piece.
20% of our
I
children.
need you to look for survivors. Subdue any threats. Help me save this town. Copy.
Alex Sugar could be a healthy part of a 2-year-old Why is the American pediatrics pushing lifetime participation?
What's mommy doing?
It was you or me.
Oh, she's in her
I made
school?
the call.
Oh, she's taking a bath? You don't have a class?
Doubled the interest rates among teens. Why do 1 of 24 children in California
Listen up.
have
We've got 3 scientists unaccounted for. Last seen in town.
Why?
Why is the
Locating and extracting them is now your top priority.
About what the COVID vaccine is doing to children. 40% of teens today are pharmaceutical. Do you think it's healthier? Why does Harvard Medical School forbid the term mother and insist their doctors from birthing person? Why is infertility skyrocketing, and why are parents being shamed for asking simple questions about what they're putting into their child's body? Defining political moment in this very state on August 23rd, with President Trump and Robert F. join hands and said,
Max Armor.
American kids, American parents,
For a
Americans in
team
general,
who
they
didn't
said
expect to
enough.
take on the apocalypse today, you're
Moving
handling this
down the
well.
golden escalator into American life and political life, Donald Trump has stood up against corruption and institutions holding us back. As Bobby President Trump described on this stage, there is no greater example of this corruption than the healthcare incentives that profit from a sick child. Explain these things to be reversed quickly by moving out of politics to the CDC.
Oh.
FDA, FDA.
Lose your head out here and you're finished.
Sorry, zombies. Oh!
It is no longer left with this. It is about the American people versus a military-industrial complex that is making us less secure. Education-industrial complex that is making our children less competitive. And a healthcare-industrial complex that is profiting when Americans get sicker, fatter, more aggressive, more infertile.
Look at that, they're coming after me.
Special interests
All of them.
are working to stop them.
Scary, look at that. Scary.
Pharma defenders do not have the votes. Ladies and gentlemen, from his backstage, please let us hear how much we appreciate to see him standing up for us.
Get the bomb, Nene. Boom!
The ballot box, and let's propel the president from the conversation about the trust. Now, after my mom died of a preventable disease, my sister, Dr. Casey Mates, and I decided to devote our lives to reversing the chronic disease epidemic. We wrote a book, Good and Speak. It's a simple thesis that conditions plaguing us are connected. We need to stop treating conditions with ineffective drugs and silos, and appreciate the interconnectedness of those.
Rest your head. What's left of it.
Look at all them zombies.
The microphone.
They're all coming after me. See that? See that? And now they're following. Put over. Go on top of them. Okay.
Tear them to pieces!
Bravo's wounded. One less stealth spider to worry about.
Max ammo!
This always feels a bit like fishing. Except I like fishing. Fine, I'll take it.
I smell a landslide on Tuesday.
That should put your mind at ease.
19 months. And
Another tango identified. How many kinds of these freaks are there?
Insta-kill!
I take no pleasure in slaughter. Well, maybe a little.
Double points.
This is the devil's pawn shop. But I'm a repeat customer.
Basic relationships. The most important relationship.
It seems my birthday came early.
Shares the values. They love this country and they love freedom. They love their rights and for Constitution. I know those things in danger. And that is what I made a decision 19 months ago to run for president of the state. When
Max Armor.
I left the Democratic Party. Difficult decision for me. The Democratic Party was a home for me, but it was incomprehensible for me if I would ever leave it. My great-great-grandparents came over here.
That cleared your sinuses.
1948, during the height of the potato famine. They landed on the docks of Boston, penniless, and they were met there by the Democratic Party. The party took care of them, found them homes, found them jobs. It located them in communities. It was where their churches were. And it gave them a sense of value. And my great-grandfather...
That's Dr. Muldoon. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy, but weird.
His contemporary, Patrick Kennedy, was the state senator of Boston. My uncle John Kennedy was the first Irish Catholic president. My uncle Ted Kennedy was the second longest serving member of the United States Senate. My father was a U.S. senator, attorney general, and died the President of the United States. And it was inconceivable to me that I would ever leave the Democratic Party. But I didn't leave the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party left me. The Democratic Party I grew up with, the party of peace. It was the party of civil rights and constitutional rights, and particularly freedom of speech. The party that had skepticism, the CIC, National Security State. The party that was also skeptical of Wall Street, American
Bonus points.
Make sure that women could play sports in college. Make sure that every American
Beg without dinner, asshole.
the Democratic Party as the party of war. As the party of Dick Cheney. It's the party.
Good luck keeping up with my body count.
Insta-kill.
Surveillance state. Gave the CIA information to spy on America. Propagandize Americans. It's the party that is just men lie and let men play women's sports. Blackops was the party of cops and firefighters and working people. And now, that's the Republican Party.
Your screams are silent.
Kaboom!
Choppers available for exfil.
And then, in August of this year, President Trump called me August 23rd, immediately after his shooting in Butler. Called me 3 hours later on the telephone. And he asked me to meet the next day in Milwaukee. We had a 2.5-hour meeting then and a number of subsequent meetings. During those meetings, these fire parties. He's going to end the forever wars and bring back $200 billion that was sent to Ukraine home and build America. He told me that he wanted to end the censorship and end the surveillance. That he wanted to end
No one's going to miss your ugly melon.
Third, our regulatory agency predatory against the American public.
Semtex out.
Exfil window missed. We'll advise when it reopens.
Took down the closest thing they have to an actual soldier.
Today, it's 60%. My uncle was president, we spent zero on chronic disease in this country. There were no drugs to treat it. Today, we spend $4.3 trillion.
Tear them to pieces!
And it is destroying us thoroughly.
Never box with a night fighter.
That's 4% of Americans. It's normal thing.
They got their filthy claws on me.
When they don't have this kind of corruption, the obesity rate is 3%. That's what it's supposed to be. 3%. It's not supposed to be 50%.
Stay out late.
This is a national security threat. 77% of American kids are no longer qualified for military service. Because of crime that they fight. And one of them is obesity.
Cranium puncture. Scab liquor down.
Max ammo.
And when I was a boy, I never heard of any of these diseases. Because nobody had them. I had 11 siblings. I had about 74 skeletons. And I didn't know anybody with ADD, ADHD, speech delay, language delay, sleep disorders, Red syndrome, narcolepsy, PTSD. The autism rate in my generation today in the 70-year-old men is 1 in 10,000. The autism rate in our children is 1 in 34. In California, as Callie just said, is 1 in 24.
Max armor.
I never knew a kid anywhere in any of the schools that I went to that had peanut allergies, or food allergies, or eczema. My brother had, I was told by his doctor, there will never be a cure for asthma because it's so rare that nobody will ever study it. Today, 1 out of every 8 black children in America's cities has asthma. What is happening to our children? And I saw this happening, and I began writing about it, and the media rose up and silenced me in 2005. And nobody would talk about it. The doctors wouldn't talk about it. The pediatricians wouldn't talk about it. The scientists, the government officials. And people warned me, if you keep talking about this, you're going to destroy your career. And I was stunned by this. And for 19 years, since 2005, I spent 30 minutes praying
Welcome to
every
Liberty
day.
Falls.
I get out of bed.
Population?
And
Well, less than yesterday. Never been so glad to see backup arrive. Hell, I'm lucky I'm still in one piece. I need you to look for survivors, subdue any threats. Help me save this town. Copy?
I
I'm gonna go watch it.
for 19 years.
Watch what?
I'm gonna watch
Put
it.
me
What's
in
mommy
a
doing?
position where I could end
What's she watching?
the disease epidemic. And in August, God sent me Donald Trump. stacked perfectly. All three of these gentlemen here in order to tie to you. If a single one of these guys are bad, you're out. You should get more hand sanitizer. Sammy, you have more hand sanitizer? Would dryer be better? Yeah, dryer be better. Surely. Yeah. You know what? Could be the combo is dry wet. Yeah. Which you should see. No. It's now must be perfect, or Ethan is eliminated from the tournament.
When I was 7 years old, I went to the inauguration of my uncle as president in Washington, D.C.
Fletcher to Alpha. 3 general science staffers are missing somewhere in your hand.
President Eisenhower, the
Locate
outgoing
and extract.
president,
I'm counting on their
made
expertise
what
to end
remains
this
the
outbreak.
artist the most important speech in American history. And it was the speech where he told Americans that they should be in fear of the emergence of a military industrial complex.
It's over for you.
That would say for democratic institutions, that would steal our money, and bankrupt the middle class of the country and make us weak in the long run. And I urge you to look past this, because after he talks about the military industrial complex, he says that I will have just
Bonus points.
which will pervert science, which will lie to the public, which will turn science to serve industrial and corporate interests, mercantile ambitions of big corporations.
We failed them, and I can't even explain how.
Oh, Donald Trump started talking about giving me out. He asked him to,
What?
he asked to take a root out of the religion.
Empty na.
And the conflicts of interest before he ate. And capitalists are regulating the industries they're supposed to regulate. We asked to restore the tradition of gold standards, empirically based, evidence-based science and medicine in our regulatory agencies. And to restore the transparency of that
Kaboom!
commercial ambitions of any pharmaceuticals.
Huh? Blackops 6.
He doesn't want me to
Zombie.
take vaccines away from people.
Zombie
If
game.
you want to take a vaccine, you ought to be able to take it. We believe in free choice in this country. But you ought to know the risks and benefits of everything. Hey, and we need to science for that. And we need informed consent. And he asked me to do that, and then he asked me to end the chronic disease epidemic in this country.
It was you or me. I made the call.
And I want to see hope everything results in the debate of chronic diseases in here. And I said, Mr. President, I will do that.
Double points.
certain class of the medical elites. And today, the Washington Post and NBC, and the New York Times, and the Wall Street Journal all did articles.
Tear them to pieces.
Catastrophes would be if I can interfere in the establishment.
You see the face on that thing? Oh, nightmare fuel.
Because I want to
Max ammo.
experts that made us the city's contradiction. Whatever they were doing is not working. We tried through this country, these are the guys who gave us COVID countermeasures. We shut down our schools. We closed our churches. We shut down 3.3 million businesses. They left Walmarts and Facebook and all for cash in up.
Sending Semtex. Cranium puncture. Scablica down.
Insta-kill.
Hell must be getting crowded.
Max armor.
More pain there is. Lord, I have really prescribed a higher ED dose. And so these drugs, their formula, this pharmaceutical paradigm,
Getting killed by me is the most interesting thing to
That's Dr. Moline. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy, but weird.
ABC debate. I have all the discussion. I said, that's what this battle with the and he's been working for me for 19 months.
Tossing Semtex.
He said to me, instead, everybody who had President Trump loves President Trump.
See that little red bubble? Don't let it do me.
Insta-kill.
Fascist. There's people that they hold these articles condemning me. I was the Washington dismantling the pharmaceutical paradigm. Where do you get your salary? So he said we tell both sides of the story.
That cleared your sinuses.
I said he ought
Concussion grenade out.
inside the store. And you are so only you'll worry about Donald Trump, his propaganda to make people despise him. And you know, one of the things I can advise.
What lies within you, Box? Another dimension? A gun factory?
Is to be a pharmaceutical advertising on TV.
There must be a way to speed this up.
Two countries in the world that allow pharmaceutical advertising on the airwaves. One of it is New Zealand and the other is us, and we have the highest disease rate, and we buy more drugs and they're more expensive than anywhere in the world. Italy spends about on healthcare. They're telling you 37 years old. But whenever they're doing the work,
Deploying smoke.
and only one resident who fix this country. Only one resident.
No one's going to miss your ugly melon.
Surveillance and return freedom of speech.
Got a one-way ticket back to base with your name on it.
Getting to lay out corruption and drain the swamp of the regulatory agency. And get the chemicals out of our food. Protect our children. Restore their health. And then return to which it was when I was a kid.
Dr. Turner here. My favorite again. Not just book smart, but street smart.
Double points.
What you're watching is not a political movement. It's evil.
That's a whole platoon of scab-lickers.
Expo Bird headed to refuel.
One thing you can't censor is my method.
That should put your mind at ease.
Max armor. Tear them to pieces.
I'm just standing back. Very strong. Feeling so strong that just like hear about politics isn't going to drop. Why do you want to introduce me? And she said, because I was in the town and we are not garbage. Sit right there. You're garbage.
Max ammo.
Saying that. I thought that I'd be speaking at a rally for Donald Trump this week. And we've done it. And it is spelled not only like an honor, but it has spelled really natural. I'm sort of surprised. I was in journalism for 33 years. People around the news on this would have said, well, it's not a big one about, trust me. And I was thinking like saying I was young and in money, living in the not the old name. But it was like amazing. Such politicians out there discussing how they stuff like that. You have to be totally assault to do something like that. And you're really
The nearer to death, the better I focus. Your screams are silent.
In the show, I do my best to do. I like thinking because when you walk out of the shower, you see this kind of fine there's no sitting for God. You know, it's just be perfect to see yourself naked at least once a day. I don't think that's just to keep the on the ground.
Destruction.
That for, you know, a huge company. It was like 10 years anyway. He had to know one show on television. He had mastered the business that I was in. And television party and everything. But yeah, people really successful. And he said, I just want you to know that I'm thinking of running for president. And I just did not take it seriously at all. And I said, okay. You know, because everyone on TV thinks I should be president. George Scarborough was everyone should be president. Yeah, I was looking to run because he wouldn't give up a salary. That's hard to run for president. Just go get a cell phone.
Rest your head.
And
What's left of it.
to surprise you. It was such a all there that I thought was amazing. That's where strange one.
hard.
Just speaking on a stage without any shame at all, not getting paid for it. Because I really, really mean it and endorsing him for president. And so I just want to explain how I got here, because I think it says a lot about who Trump is. So the first thing I noticed about Trump was that everybody in the Republican Party I had suspicions about hated him immediately. There was something about Donald Trump that whenever he spoke, that the people I always thought were false, the George Goldbergs of the world, the Donald's of the world. And these were leading figures in the Republican Party. Neighbors in Washington, D.C. were Republicans. So here Trump doesn't know like Trump seemed like great news. Expand your party and get Republicans in Washington. I'm so offended by Trump. Talk about it. Like their neighbor's house. My wife, all says,
Bed without dinner, asshole.
Kaboom!
This AO can be managed, no matter how chaotic it seems.
If we're gonna defend Trump, maybe they could, pony up a little bit. Why are we paying the entire bill? That didn't seem crazy to me. When they treated Trump like he was a dangerous friend, like he just escaped from the state mental institution, stumbles on his own, puts the knife in his hand, stop this man. And I just remember watching this. I wasn't emotional about it at first, but I remember thinking my neighbors all seem so reasonable and sensible, even the Democrats. All kind of normal people. I lived on their street. Why are they so mad about a guy who says stuff like we should have a border? And then I realized that they hated Trump because Trump asked questions they couldn't answer. Like, why are we doing it this way? And I remember thinking and saying, well, I don't know, why do you say this for president? You're not in the party.
Took a hit. Help me hit them back. You tried your best.
How did these people get so rich?
Oh, no.
This guy keeps talking, we're in deep trouble. And I'm not even sure that he's coming on stage in a minute. And maybe we can ask him. I'm not even sure when he got to Washington, Donald Trump understood how corrupt the city was. I'm sure he even knew. He sensed there was a problem. He or Peter or more than any idea that even before the CIA and the FBI department to his story. That's the threat that he posed to them. And what was that threat? Just being honest in a simple way about what he saw, telling the truth. They saw the truth as a moral threat, and they see the truth as a moral threat now. I really think, I mean, look, let's be completely honest. Donald Trump is the choice of American voters for president. That's not wish fulfillment. I'm not saying that because I want it to be true, though I do. I'm saying that because it's completely obvious. There's no Democrat for anything who could fill a hall like this. Who could do it 4 times a day for fill a hall like this? Who could do it 4 times a day for a year? There's not one. There's no Republican in Washington. Could Mitch McConnell fill this hall? I don't think so. Yeah, every boo is deserved if you only knew how to serve those boos
Welcome
were.
just the same.
One of the
I'm in
things
the
that we
mansion.
learned
Command
from
center.
were many things.
Injured, but
that you
intact.
felt like watching it.
Most everyone else
There's
is,
many things we
well,
learned.
you've got
The
eyes.
Republican Party
Look,
leaders
we need to get this situation under control ASAP. Be ready for anything.
they had zero interest in improving their lives. And you know that because as 100,000 a year died of drug overdose, as their towns died from the offshoring of industry, as their towns were invaded for people who weren't illegally, they did nothing. Their attention was focused abroad, to the Middle East and Eastern Europe. That's where all the money went. That's where all the prayers went. That's where all the attention went. Because that's all they cared about. They didn't care at all about the
Be advised, we lost contact with 3 of our scientists in town
I
trying
think
to
most
stop the
people
outbreak.
certainly sense that. You know when someone doesn't care about you, you can feel it.
We
You
need
can feel
brain
the
power as
contempt
much as
coming
possible.
off them in oily waves. That's exactly what it is, it's contempt. Joe Biden's not the only one who thinks you're garbage, actually. This one agrees with that. That's fact. And that's one of the reasons that they don't want Donald Trump back. It's the main reason they don't want Donald Trump back in Washington until they help him. You know what disclosure is? Disclosure means snuggling. Disclosure that you, as an American citizen, as an equity owner of this country, not a renter, not a serf, not a slave, but as a citizen, an owner of this country, a person on whose behalf the government exists.
People who lived here trusted
There's no
us.
other reason to have the government except to serve you.
I can't even
That you have
explain
a
how.
right to know what that government is doing with your money in your name. It's not a privilege that you are granted. If there was
Bonus points.
the Kennedy murder in 1963, you would have had the right to know because you own it. There's employees who decided there's overlords. And they're very concerned that if Donald Trump comes back to Congress, find out $100 billion in the second grade over the past 2.5. What is that money? There's never been a thought of it. What do you think it went? Have you been to a plane recently? Yeah. It's not just Hunter Biden, by the way. Hunter Biden, I mean, to his great credit, was so high on crack he couldn't steal half his money. As, you know, your average contractor in Washington and his friends. So the truth is,
Max Armor.
and you're not allowed to know their scale, the details about any of them, because it's classified. And they're terrified that Donald Trump gets back, accompanied by a full cast of reporters, not alone with Trump. The single man riding into Washington, making the machine. It's hard to do that. He did it. He fought off some impeachment attempts for daring to do it. But if he comes back, you know, popularity,
Lose your head out here and you're finished.
they know what's going on. They know what's going on. They the shovels to dig him up. What's the seeing now? It's so panic. And I guess that kind of backhandedly defended defended Hunter Biden on the grounds that he was so adamant and he had no idea what was actually going on. I'll extend the same courtesy to Kamala Harris. And that creepy guy following around the campaign trail.
Not how I thought my day would go, but you don't see me complaining.
AOC, Alexandria,
Knew I could count on you, Fox.
Double points.
She's the secretary of the neighborhood that doesn't even know it. Of course, I think sit this one out. Larry Mussolini shows up, and it's like, no, they got the back of She was at a rally in Vegas yesterday, and she goes, is the model of masculinity. Oh, man.
Kung Fu.
Yeah. Memo to any unmarried women here, do not date a feminist man. Still spin your round in front of me. It's the weak ones you have to be afraid of, but it's the strong ones they're afraid of. Because they know that what they've done and have been doing for decades could be exposed. As this is existential for them, so I would just say, without they do find a point on it, that every person is free.
Tear them to pieces.
Not when they're estimating what they're being for. To them, it's a non-collective, it's much bigger than that. These are people who think they have a moral right.
Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy.
There you will stay.
See that one's head pop off? Don't let it escape.
These same people
Watch your
lecturing
six.
us
There's gotta
about
be more
democracy.
crawlers out there.
They think it is their right to be in charge. You see, if anyone in a democracy has the right to be in charge. People serve at the pleasure of the public.
It's over for you.
But they don't believe that. Trump has stood in the face of that. Every power center, not simply in the United States, but in the world, almost taking all
Max ammo.
And he has faced them off, and he has endured more graver trials than any politician in the history of this country. And he didn't need to. He didn't need to. At any point, he could have said, you know what? I've got a lot of grandchildren who I enjoy playing golf with. I'm pretty rich, actually. Pay for that.
Oh.
And he has full forward his energy and cheerfulness from beginning to end. And then, since AOC raised the question of the real man, let me just tell you part of the real man. A real man is cheerful. He's cheerful because he's brave. Brave people because they have mission and they know because they are living for something greater than themselves that even if they die, they don't die. The mission lives on. And that's what gives them heart and cheerfulness. They are not morose. They are not close. They are bright, bright-eyed,
It's the kid.
and he is the man. And that is exactly what today he was shot in the face. And I know I talked to him today. And he talk about it. And I sometimes think, that's pretty tough guy. And fired by all these cable networks. It's really hard to be fired by a cable network. I've really been through it. Thank me for my service later. It's absurd. All of us are the heroes of our own drama, of course, no matter what it is. You teach middle school social studies, I'm sure you come home and think, man, I fought a battle today. You watch some stupid people TV show and you're like, I'm tough as hell. Like they shot in the face at a rally. And then pushing off the Secret Service and standing up with your fist in the air. Try that.
Using Molotov.
In the life, I don't know if it's worth it. No,
cleared your sciences.
Double points.
Democrats on MSNBC and the internet immediately accused him of faking it on the grounds that nobody could be that brave. And it's true, that's not a kind of Doug Emhoff thing to do. How hard to imagine the second gentleman standing up and being like, fight, fight, fight. You know, or Tim Walz. The truth is, masculinity is still a thing. I'm sorry. It is. Even in an thing. No one's going to have to play a mastodon with a spear, but you still need a brave man in charge. Because it's a rough world and unexpected things happen. That's what the said. Famously, everybody got a plan until you take the bait. What's your plan when you get shot in the face? You don't have a plan. That's what we find out what we learn. That's what we learn. And we're learning it still. We're learning it still. Because even if you have to pull that off, I think that's the end. They just try to do that to you. No. You just managed to get the most of it.
Max armor.
It is the ultimate ending every single day.
No one's going to miss your ugly melon.
Representation. No. It's what me. Outside of Donald Trump. And I see that. President of Ukrainians. He does care. And because he cares, because at this point, I don't care. Let me raise my middle finger in your face. So,
Insta-kill.
point I'm throwing out there to make you feel good. My hostility towards legacy media is earned. I know them. They're worse than you think. But that's not just a talking point. That is someone willing to do that on your behalf. Not only the man you need, he's the only man who can represent you. Because that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to stare down the barrel of the hate aimed at you, not just from assorted people on the internet, but from the most powerful people on the planet. And you're going to have to stand up straight and say, onward, with a smile on your face every day. And he's the only person I've ever met in my entire 55 years on this planet who can do that. So with that, let me get my hand outside to introduce
Using stun. That should put your mind at ease.
I am long time in memory.
Dr. Billy's here. My favorite idea. Not just looking at him, he's smart.
Kaboom!
Got a back to base with your name on it.
I've been this for the past 8 years, and I think I've gone more frequently this year. I'm going to need you to be going.
Concussion grenade out.
Hey, need to shut down that pickup offer for now, Chief.
Beautiful beach with the waves hitting me in the face and all that stuff. And I've been there. Pretty recently. I have one thing in mind. That's all I did.
Your screams are silent.
I would like to look forward. I don't like to look so much in the present. I don't like to look
Bonus points.
other than to learn from events. It's history. You have to learn otherwise.
Army,
You're
C4.
a foolish person. But I like to look forward. I like to think in the positive. I think you have to have a strong positive, the power of positive thinking in a way. And I don't know. It's just a mission that I'm on. I felt we did in the first election, 2016. We did much better in the second election. Things happened. Bad things happened. And had we not done well in the second, I would have said, all right, that's it, because how well we did. And now, she's like, no, but if I didn't do, we got millions and millions of votes. Usually they get less, almost all the time they get less. Obama got less. And they said, well, let's see how they do. And I waited.
Took down the closest thing they have to an actual soldier.
Because Vice President wasn't even a discussion. She came in last. She was the first one to get out of the Democrat primary. She was, number 22. I think there were 22 people, and she was the last. She was the last or first out, if you want to look at it that way. She never got to Iowa. But I was watching and thinking, well...
Tear them to pieces.
Very satisfied, but they were loosely incompetent. And when I watched what they were doing and how they were destroying this country at the border, I mean, millions and millions of people. I'm sure we have some in here tonight with us, murderers, dealers, prisoners. They have prisons from prisoners from all over the world are being emptied out into our country, all over the world. Not just South America, you know this. They're opening up their prisons and they're bringing them into our country. Anyway, so I watched other things too.
Rest your head. What's left of
Afghanistan,
it?
you take a look at Afghanistan, what happened with Afghanistan, how that was here. We were getting down, we were going to keep bargaining, we didn't get straight, we were small. And the way they got the soldiers out first, you know, you take the soldiers out last, anybody would know that. And you watch all of the things that happen. And you see this thing when it moved again. And by a lot. And we can keep them, we can keep that cheating down because they're a bunch of cheats. If we can keep that cheating down, we're going to have a tremendous victory. I think it'll go down as one of the greatest victories.
Max ammo.
Beyond that, I happen to think that the border is the single biggest issue. I think the border is more issue than inflation. Inflation is destroying, and it's a country buster. You know, inflation. You know, many countries, including Germany from many years ago, lots of Europe when it was big. Inflation we've ever had. They say in 48 years. Inflation we've ever had. Inflation is a country buster. So
Insta-kill.
I think the biggest thing that's happened in this country is allowing
Bed without dinner, asshole.
Max armor.
In Venezuela, where they have the problem, they've taken the CPAs and they've in the United States. Thank you very much. They've taken their criminals, they've taken their drug dealers or drug lords, they've taken them out of Caracas and they brought them into the United States. And it is a disgrace, and we are going to have to do a very large deportation of those live like that. Not disrespect, I think you know that better than I do. So, I keep watching. They keep bringing this committed against the United States without any criminal. And it's argued. But it does raise the price of everything. It doesn't help the labor market, and it doesn't help the government.
Deploying C4.
New York City is given them guns. Literally, to this point, the other side. Operations by the thousands. If you just say, well, I'm thinking about it, they put you into an operating table.
Anyone else think these taste like shoe polish?
Who wants that? Who wants to have open borders? The rules, if they don't make any sense. You know, we're the party of common sense, right? Because I think we're really...
Kaboom!
Only get a couple of reasons. Number one, they're stupid. Well, they're not stupid because you can't be stupid.
This always feels a bit like fishing, except I like fishing.
So they could be stupid. They could also hate our country. They could hate our country. They may hate our country. They may not even know it. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but they. And the other thing is they want to cheat on elections by signing these people up, and they are trying to sign people up. They're trying to sign people up that don't even know what country they're in, okay? So that's the other thing. So it's one of those three things. Nobody really knows. You can say, it's a while. I've never had anybody, I've had people come up and say, well, gee, it would be great if you could get the taxes down. Gee, it would be great if you could do this. Hundreds of things. Nobody's ever come up to me and said, it's you. It doesn't go out. It's nobody. It's such a big deal. I can see it. Why do you think destroyed?
That must have been
Good stuff. Let's keep it going.
Church groundskeeper.
I mean,
Good
they hate
guy.
our country. And we deal with real stuff.
luck
I
to
mean,
stick
like a
around
guy
in
like
the end.
Adam
Wonder
Chip,
what the key's for.
he's asleep in it. And he's probably going to be
All
senator.
right,
But
let's see what
I
you
call
can
him
keep
for
it
a
locked
minute.
up in here.
He has the...
A handbrake.
No, he's
What
not
does the river plan to
attractive,
do with
both
that?
inside and out. That is helmet. Bad guy, this is a dishonest guy. Not a dumb guy at all. This is the fullest man I've ever seen. He'll never be a football player like he's done.
Lose your head out here and you'll finish.
Smart guy, but he's just a space bag. You know, I mean, that's a lot. It's never been he likes you. Never did you don't, but he likes you. I have a son, Don. He's a good guy. He's proud. That's why I would say he's on the in a good way. But in a good way. He's a very good kid. And I believe now, like, he's a great person. He knows less about Russia than the cameraman that's sitting right there who's never been. Don doesn't know anything about Russia. But one day, about 2 years before, they had a whole met with the Russian women having to do with these that was about adoption, which was a Russian. Not everybody in Congress knew this woman. But Russia was a major hoax. It's now been judged to be a total major hoax. We had no Mueller commission. We had everything.
Established chopper gunner above.
It was made up to justify why Hillary Clinton wants the election. And it was made up by and what is just total sense. And what happened is, back there, you do know that they're always around someplace. What they said is it started with a simple move. How did you lose the election? It was Russia. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, I won this election. What the hell did Russia have to do with it? And then it went, and it was only supposed to be a one-day deal. What? Let's do that. Russia, that's
You need to hit the exit button. We're ready.
You go Russia, you go crazy. Get drove you crazy, didn't it? Because you knew it was so insane and only so like such a hoax. It was such a hoax. They actually tried starting it up about 2 months ago. Did you see? It flopped. To this time, the press just couldn't get away with it. I'll tell you about our lawsuit having to do with the Pulitzer. You know, we brought a lawsuit against because they said the New York Times, Washington, they got the Pulitzer Prize for accurate and beautiful reporting on the Russia hoax, you know, the whole thing. And I sued them, and it's doing very well, by the way. I want the reporters to give back their awards because they were wrong.
there were plenty of guys that were right, like you and Sean, and well, there were plenty of guys that were right. But so I said, but here's the thing. So with shifty shift, see, that's the weave. See, we start. You know about the weave, right? As long as you come back to the right location. So what happened? You understood that?
It's over for you.
I come with many subjects, and you always come back to the a good guy, knows nothing about Russia, that has zero.
I'm hurting here.
He's an intelligent. He's not supposed to be talking, but wherever he goes, the press is out there standing because he's provocative. Because they figure they'll get something better and they just not much more accurate. So she I think it's
bonus points.
Suspending exfil for now, Alpha. You're on your own.
He doesn't love their children. I have this son. And I love my son. And he's a good boy. He's a good guy. You know, Eric, you know, Darren, you know, all kids. I have three kids. My son. Think of this. And some other people, they conceived of those hopes. Don't stop me. It's a made-up story. They conceived the story. It's an intelligence. That's what's good. He said, let me give you back. Donald Trump, the son of the President of the United States, was in jail. He was for what he's done for our nation. And some kids,
Bonus points.
My son, President Trump, is going to spend many years in prison. I said, hey, Don, how's everything? Are you okay? He said, Dad, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I said, you don't know the Russian. He said, Dad, I don't know what it is.
Tear them to pieces.
It was an amazing thing that happened. Because I had 18 radical left movements, and they had colors out of the era.
It was you or me. I made the call.
Somebody speaks back. Somebody, I think I know this person. I follow the person. And he was a victim. So we were exonerated fully. There was no anything. We were exonerated fully. Think of it. Just say, and the full report came out. They tried to put this and he took the story was false. And I heard this one of the president is going to jail Just think of it. How bad you have to be. So you know it's fake. It's I just think everything. And you know what? The enemy from the and they go out there.
Max ammo.
democracy. You know, the amazing thing is when they say he wants to become elected and he wants to put people in jail. How terrible. They were, that's what they've been trying to do to me for 4 years. I still see these guys such a
Can you imagine threatening a man with 5 kids in prison for the independent how is there
saying,
Yeah. Fine.
but he's the only one to take us to the furthest thing.
In the bedroom?
Yeah. Crazy.
Okay.
Now I have unbelievable evangelical and Christian support because I've done a great job for them, and we're together. But he said he may not know the Bible quite as well as other people are supposed to. But, he also did something. They picked Ronald Reagan over Jimmy Carter a long time ago. They said he wasn't quite as religious, but he's the guy that's going to get the job done. And I did a great job with a lot of things having to do with saving religion, because these people want to put religion out of business. These people are, they go crazy when I say the enemy from within. And I said, look, we have China, we have Russia, we have Kim Jong-un of North Korea. We have a lot of people out there. But if you have a smart president, I had a great relationship with President Xi until the China virus came in. And that was a bridge too far, but we'll have a very good relationship. And there's reasons for them to want to like us. There's big reasons. But if you have a smart president that kind of smart, meaning with people, if you have a smart president, somebody that knows what's happening, you're going to be fine. But, we do have an enemy from within. We have some very bad people. And those people are also very dangerous. They would like to take down our country. They'd like to have our country be a nice communist country or a fascist in any way they can. And we have to be careful of that. But they're the greatest con artists in the world, because as soon as I said an enemy from within, they said, he's saying an enemy from within. These are sick puppies, I'm telling you.
Well, I gotta say, just objectively, I noticed that the second you left and Biden came in, we didn't have any more Antifa riots, which makes me wonder if
you did have a lot of riots, a lot of people very, very good stuff. We had a period of time where they went. I signed an old bill for older justice, like 1910. The United Statutes Act.
Cranium function. Scab look it down.
You go to jail for 10 years. They start for escape. I took that over.
I like to be dead with all blame.
Anybody that touches the statue, if you touch the statue, you're going to jail for 10 years with no parole, no early getting out. So it's a little bit distorted, which I look at. About 1,000 asses they were facing as they headed out of town. They were heading out of town. And we never heard from them again until recently, when you had about 2 months ago, you had some
strength's returning. My wits never left.
It's pretty clear. So one thing I've learned in Washington is when I feel elected, I was only recording good fake news, which I think in this case it wasn't fake. They said I was here 17 times during the course of my life, and I never stayed home. So I wasn't a Washington person. I was a New York person. I knew New York, but I didn't know Washington. And all of a sudden, I'm the president of the United States. I'm saying, I didn't know anybody. I said,
Rotisserie rifles. Serve me something hot.
So I had to find rhinos and people too. So it's sort of a dying breed right now, I would say, actually. But people that I didn't know to give me information. I don't give any specifics, but I had some people I know. They have philosophies that I would have, or that you would have. And the real military, not the millies, they're stupid people. Some of these people. By the way, every one of those people.
The nearer to death, the better I focus.
Biden doesn't fire anybody. That's why he never has books written about well.
Generator fields are hot. Proceed with caution.
It's not like that's why I'm not like the other thing is, I don't think he's fired anybody. I don't think he's fired. I fired a lot of people. I didn't like people. I fired them. Somebody is very. I mean, they interviewed the people. Those people, right there. He got fired before he, and the interesting thing about fired was really nice. Like, they get fired, and they wake up the next morning, son of a bitch fired me. Or, you can do like this, you can find. Fire somebody, you fire somebody, I fire somebody. I say, some guy will write a letter to, and then he'll say he quit. And that's okay. That's what the problem is when that happens with me. It's always a big story. So-and-so quits. Virtually every person that gave me a letter, I said, give me a letter. Virtually every person that quit. Because I said, essentially, you're fucking the hell. Because I'm not looking to fire somebody publicly. I wouldn't do that anymore. I'm just going to say, if somebody doesn't work out, then no matter how good you are, you always have people that don't work out. It's interesting. Sometimes people, you think they're okay, maybe not so great, they turn out to be great. And sometimes you say, this guy is going to be phenomenal, and he turns out to be a stiff. But I had some people that were, like the guy like John Bolton. A friend of mine calls me after I put him on. He said, don't hire that guy. He's no good. He's bad news. He's dumb as a rock and all that stuff. I said, it's a problem, but I like him for a different reason. He's the one that got Bush, him and Cheney and a couple of other of these lunatics. They got them to go into the Middle East and to create war in the Middle East, to spend $9 trillion. Remember, I used to say, don't go into Iraq, but if you do go in, keep the oil. Well, they went in. Iraq is a massive oil country. They have $400 billion right now. But I said, don't go in. But I said this in the opinion. Some people care. For whatever reason, I get a disproportionate amount of publicity.
someday he's going to explain to me.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. The lead is ours. Enemy HVT is down.
I very much involved with I said, no.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. Our HVT has been eliminated. We took out their HVT.
Every time, if somebody shot down
Hostile HVT located.
about $15, you'd want to go to
Protect our HVT. They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
Because it was a nut job and everybody...
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Red with that stupid white mustache. He'd be ready to explode. And this is good for me. You know, there's more... And he never said it. But, you know, he talked on his
Enemy
side.
HVT is down.
He said,
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. They got our HVT. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. We've given up the lead. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. You're falling behind, Crimson.
You know, as you know, George Sim too. I killed George Sim too.
They've taken the lead.
That's good. They're PR sincere. Such they love to say
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
I worked for Russia. I was a Russian spy. These people are saying this stuff Russia never had was Nord Stream 2. This is the biggest
Our
pipeline
HVT has been eliminated.
to Germany and all the
Protect our HVT.
because you don't know. Obviously,
going out.
in all fairness to Biden, he's not 5 years ago he was a governor. It's true. It's true. But he comes in real life. He stops. He stops.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. They got our HVT.
Stop. I said, wait a minute, it's supposed to be another way. Let Jesus go, but stop the worst.
You're the HVT.
And I went to the company for like Germany and the different countries, but also so let's get this right. We're helping you like guarding you from Russia, and you're paying Russia billions of dollars a month for oil. How's that working? That's not
Friendly
working.
HVT on site.
The whole
Keep them
concept.
safe.
Anyway, I stopped it.
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
Hostile moving. Sharpshooter threat removed.
We took out their HVT.
This was the biggest economic job. This was
Our
the most
HVT has been
important thing that they
eliminated.
probably had ever done, and I stopped it. It's all about the people, Tucker. If you have the right people.
Hostile HVT
It's like in
located.
my real estate business.
Protect our HVT.
Good building. I have a good summertime building. And so over the years when my father would have a building and another building, and he'd have a good studio.
Rest in the field. Tomorrow you'll be running drill and
One
one
year,
drill.
the building, everything was perfect. Over here, everything was crappy together. So I say, let's take this thing, importantly for the name, because now all of a sudden that one doesn't. It's all about the economy. And
Here we go.
Myself, and I don't really blame myself. Being president of the United States, and I had stuff before. Pretty good. I did stuff before. I was driving down Pennsylvania Avenue with Ron Leah, the new first lady who's great. People love her. One selling book. She's got that number. All the people think it was the number one selling. Go out and buy it. It's a great book. It really is. But so I had never done it before, and I do it. We had 18 people, including me. We had debates, and all of a sudden we had 17, 16, 15.